It's been a fairly crazy few months on the farm since we started here. Between all the building projects, earthworks, bees, cattle, horses, and all the farm jobs in between. So for this video, we're taking a slightly gentler approach, ticking off a few fun jobs, chatting to you about some of the challenges we've come across, and taking you along with us for a weekend at Felon's Corner. Our day started very early when the gate camera picked up this little fallow doe. Not the first time we've seen a roving herd of wild deer on the property, but certainly the first time we've seen them from our bedroom window. Waking up here is like opening your eyes to a fairy tale story each morning. Morning.
Morning.
What you doing?
I am just preparing the skid steer for to move a bit of soil back into the landscaping that we've done. So we've been we're at that stage now where the landscaping is getting close to being finished, and we can start to put soil back in and then some mulch on and plant. So the job for today is to move the soil and level it out and put some grass seed down maybe. So just checking the oil, which is not getting on the low side, but it'll do for this job. And checking the air filters, and we'll grease it up, fill it with fuel, and then we should be good to go. So the plan is to fill this section here, where we've built the step and these gabion walls, with soil. So we want some good topsoil, probably about 400 mil, roughly. The soil will come up to roughly under here. There'll be a little bit 50 mil gap there to get under if need be. Yeah, and we'll fill all this up and then rake off the surface, get any rocks and debris out of it, and put some grass seed down. So pretty straightforward, shouldn't take too long. Famous last words. It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. We leisurely got the topsoil spread and then hand-picked out the surface rocks that would impact the lawn growth. It's been so nice to see our plans for the cabin slowly emerge from the red dirt.
coming along. Yeah, a lot of rocks and stuff in it, but makes it really hard to get like a nice batter, like a nice grade. But a bit of raking and I think it'll come out pretty good.
There are moments when glimmers of the finished product shine through all the mess, to remind us that you do indeed have to break a few eggs to make an omelette. And that our home will once again be a lush and green haven. That little job done, we washed up and headed inside, where we've already taken the dirty, yellow and dysfunctional kitchen to this rather dramatic, elegantly modern and immensely cleanable kitchen makeover. And remember what the living room looked like? No, me neither. But after a new media wall install, roughly polished concrete floors, tasteful lighting and a lick of paint, this is the finished product that I get to move into today. A funny story about this rug is from Felon's Corner, so from the Airbnb. And at one point, our Airbnb was completely cleaned out. At one point, our Airbnb was completely cleaned out. Someone came and stole nearly everything, including this rug. We went through insurance, obviously, and got everything sorted out. But by the time I'd replaced this rug, the police found all of our stuff and we were able to have it all back again, which means we had 2 beautiful wool rugs, which is a win.
That was something wrong with our dog there. What's wrong with you?
Juri's help is always invaluable in such domestic matters as carpet stains.
I'm not sure if there's a way to like clean it properly, but I reckon if you cover it in bicarb soda for 2 hours. You know, like every homesteader ever just like raves about goats and bicarb. That's all. Like if you've got any weeds, goats. If you've got any stains, bicarb. This side table and the coffee table are both made by a really good friend of ours in Melbourne. Shout out to Brian at Sawdust Bureau. And he makes these, he calls them star map tables. And it's got, so this was a wedding gift from him. And this has got a brass inlay of the night sky, well, so the stars on our wedding night at our wedding location, so which was the property up here. Really, really cool gift. That's pretty good.
It's a very masculine chair, isn't it?
It's for whiskies and cigars.
Yeah, I agree. Don't think you want whiskey and cigars. This chair was also stolen and returned, and now we get it.
It's quite fortunate actually. The theft, whilst at the time was truly traumatic, it's been a total blessing in disguise because it almost completely finished this whole house from furnishings we bought for the Airbnb out there. So
Kind of turned out well.
win-win. But that's not an invite to do it again.
Mishka's here now. Good morning. It is honey harvest day. So I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I've ever done it. I have got my mum coming and harvest time is her speciality. So I'll be drawing a lot on her knowledge, I feel. I'm just packing the landy with stuff that I need. So my suit, a brush, smoker of course, some spare boxes to put in the frames that we'll be harvesting, and a lot of other things that I've definitely forgotten. But yeah, it's an exciting day. The weather is perfect, there's no wind, and the sun is coming out, so the bees will be happy. And I'm hoping we'll get a good harvest.
Do we always just film everything at the back? On the back of the landy, is that?
Yeah. Anything in life that is
worth filming should be
worth doing is filmed on the back of the landy.
How many kilos do you think we'll get?
I'm gonna say conservatively we'll have 30 kilos of honey. I think that's conservative. I will keep snakes. Oh, here's more. Morning! Happy Harvest Day!
Happy Harvest Day. And I said,
Are they your harvest socks, Mom?
my harvest socks, darling, yes.
Mum arrived and we set to work. The top box didn't yield much in the way of honey, but the second and third boxes down were packed with it. We took some very heavy frames for harvesting, and I decided to leave a lot of honey for the bees to winter with.
You take a frame out and it's completely 100% covered in swarming bees. Not swarming bees, in bees. And then you brush them off and the sound just goes What do you think?
No, it's good. Tastes like the really good, nice processed stuff from the shop. Tastes lovely.
Yeah.
They're quite mild.
Yeah.
I wanted to be conservative and also transition them from being fed with sugar over the winter, so a lot needed to be left. And honestly, I'm glad I did. I only suspected at this time, but it would be a hard autumn for the bees, with zero growth and a drought heading into winter.
I have no idea how much actual honey what I'm looking at there will convert to.
15 kilos,
Oh yeah?
maybe? I don't know. We'll have a look.
Hello! How'd you go?
Good, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, darling. I so enjoyed that, Monica. That was a big job, really.
That was a big job.
Mm.
That was great. A learning curve.
Did it go okay?
Yeah, it went fine. We harvested 1.5 boxes from each hive, but I have never seen so many bees in a hive. Like, they were just packed in. So they seem strong, and I only got 1 sting, so it's a good day.
Good to spend some time with your mum?
Yeah, it was so good doing it with her. It would have been really hard to do it on my own. I'm going to clean the extractor, and then we're going to get ready to spin it. Tasted so good, hey?
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah. Okay, we have a whiskey, and I've cleaned the extractor and all our tools. We've brought the harvested frames in the house. Many bees followed, but we managed to get all of them out, I think. And we're just prepping for spinning. So I don't know how messy it's gonna get. My suspicion is that it's gonna get pretty sticky here. I wish I could describe how the house smells right now. It's like smoke, sweet honey, and timber.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because the smoker during the, what was it? During the raiding process, is that the term?
The robbing.
During the hive robbing.
The tax collection.
The smoke and honey. I can see it's a real good combo actually.
Yeah. And now a little whiskey. After a job well done.
Job well done. We're not finished yet.
A job half well done.
Should we scrape some hive? I'm so keen to.
I can't keep Yuri out of the boxes.
I'm not even really supposed to be involved. This is Mon's little project, and I'm just here for the honey mostly. But it's really exciting. And now I just want to be scratching away at the hives and spinning the wheel.
I can definitely use your muscles.
Well, let's give it a go.
Okay. I'm going to swap them over.
Turn them around.
Yep, so we're extracting the opposite side.
Got to be scientific about this. Every side has to be equally done for 5 minutes. Wow, once it gets the momentum up, you don't need to do much to keep it going, do you?
No.
I don't know if it's designed for this many revs.
The extraordinary story of honey predates written accounts. It's been used medicinally for hundreds of years to combat infections, heal wounds, and soothe coughs.
So we have spun what we think is the old last season's honey. It doesn't taste all that different, but it'll be nice to have a little sample of the old stuff to compare with this season's honey. So we have spun all of that. We're going to double filter it. So we've got a larger sieve here and then a finer one. And that should sit nicely in there. And then I guess we just let it go.
Apart from its beautifully sweet taste, the lengths humans have gone to obtain it throughout cultures speaks to its immense worth. It really does earn its title as liquid gold. And I was totally entranced by the stuff.
This is really satisfying. It looks so perfect. Well, we're cleaning up the sticky mess. That was a full day effort, pretty much, for 2 people. We think we got about 15 kilos of honey, which is less than we were expecting, but I couldn't be happier. It went really, really well. And the honey tastes amazing. I learned a lot, so next harvest will be a lot more efficient and a lot more profitable, I think. I'm starving.
Yeah, I think we might head down to the pub for a quick pub meal. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
We've both eaten a heap of honey, so we're like a little bit like sugar spiked and fritzy. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Hey guys, so you might be wondering why we're sitting on our couch in the middle of our paddock.
Why are we sitting on a couch in a paddock?
We're on the couch because we didn't take the YouTube thumbnail picture when we filmed this content. So now we're in real time taking our couch into the paddock to take a YouTube thumbnail picture.
We're actually just a couple of months behind in the videos, so we are very quickly catching up. But yes, small admission to make, didn't take a thumbnail photo at the time, much regret. Trying to take one now.
And thumbnails are actually like the most important part about a YouTube video. Content's got to be good, but the thumbnail has to be absolutely spot on, otherwise YouTube just doesn't reward you. So there's this fine line between making a thumbnail that's like, you know, too clickbaity or too boring.
So yeah, it is a fine line and it's really hard to get that balance. But we're getting better,
Yeah.
I think, I hope. Yeah, we've actually yet to take this photo, so fingers crossed it actually works out.
There's only really about 2 or 3 episodes before we've caught up and we're filming in real time, which is really exciting because a lot of that footage we took before we'd made any episodes at all, and it means that you know, we've learnt a heap and we now know what we need to film to make better episodes. So looking forward to producing some better content in the coming months.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for sticking with us and yeah, watching a slightly more laid back, quieter, totally typical weekend at Felon's Corner.
See you next time.
Ciao! We are just waiting for the light to get a bit better. Obviously it's pretty glary at the moment. So I'm gonna brush my hair and you're gonna pour some champagne. Oh my god, that echoed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Things we do.
Okay.